Hello everyone, this is Rachel live from Kalkine Studios and you're watching the IPO Corner, a weekly show dedicated to IPO market performance with hot public offerings and information about listing companies. However, before investing in any shares, investors need to understand the business prospects and the operations in detail, such as future risks and returns. This can include changing the IPO price or issuance date as they see fit. Now, the Australian stock market has traded on a volatile note so far this year, largely on account of geopolitical tensions, also rising inflation and, of course, interest rate hikes. It's also negatively impacted the initial public offering market. Companies have so far raised around $800 million so far this year, against almost $3 billion in the first half of 2021. A record number of IPO listings were witnessed last year, with stocks of over 240 companies making their ASX debut. Investors would only hope that the scenario of capital markets improves going forward in the second half of the year and that more companies come forward to list. But it does seem unlikely that the IPO market in 2022 will come anywhere near the amounts raised or the number of listings that we saw last year. Well, on that note, let's look at one proposed IPO listing scheduled for this week. Kalkine Metals has two projects in the Lachlan Fold Belt in New South Wales and one in Mount Isa in Queensland. The Lachlan Fold Belt is a major mining province with a long history of mineral production, including gold, copper, lead, zinc, silver and tin. While the Mount Isa region represents one of the largest accumulations of lead, zinc and silver in the world, Kalkine Metals has undertaken a $6 million public offering at a 20-cent issue price. According to the ASX website, it plans to list on the Australian Securities Exchange on the 28th of July at 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Now, there are some other companies like mineral explorer Chalkos Metals, battery metals company Bayrock Resources, and a few others scheduled to launch their IPO in August. We'll take a close look at these in next week's show. Well, it's time to wrap up the IPO Corner show for today, but let me share this critical information first. Before investing in IPOs, investors must check the company's credibility and track record. The risk appetite level varies by investors, and they need to consider factors such as analyst views, brokerage ratings, industry outlook, financial performance, and a peers review before making an investment decision. It's also important to note that companies can change the IPO price or issuance date as they see fit. That's all for now on the IPO Corner show. Stay tuned to Kalkine TV. We have many more shows lined up for you with live updates across the economy, markets and sectors. This is Rachel signing off for now.